Buenas a todos, soy de los rateros, bienvenidos a mi canal. Estamos en Hogwarts Legacy. Vamos a continuar con nuestra aventura. Estamos en el capítulo 10. El capítulo 10 de Hogwarts Legacy. Y lo último que hicimos fue conseguir la sala de los menesteres, en la que ahora podemos hacer pociones y cultivar nuestras plantitas. Vale, vamos a seguir con... Esto no son las misiones. Estoy acostumbrado a pulsar la L y es la J seguramente. Las sombras de la bóveda. Reúnete con Sebastián. Vale, pues vamos para allá. Tenemos un montón de más misiones secundarias que se nos han ido dando. Tarea del profesor Sharp. Compra y usa una poción de concentración. Compra las pociones en Durus y Máxima y usa ambas a la vez. Vale. Bien, igual antes de reunirnos con esto vamos a hacer la tarea esta para poder desbloquear. Más que nada es que si no, vamos a Hotsmate. La tienda de pociones, ¿dónde está? La de pociones es esta de aquí. Sí. Vale, pues aquí. Venga. Vamos a hacer la tareita esta porque las tareas estas nos desbloquean contenido del necesario para poder seguir avanzando en la historia. Es de noche, ¿no? Ahora.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance at all.
A ver si me acuerdo, comprar.
What can I do for you today?
Poción de concentración. 1200. La puta madre que lo parió. Poción máxima 500. Vale, esto es lo que no llevo equipado, ¿no? Vamos a venderlo todo, tú.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
Vale. Uf. Habrá que venir a vender más, Vale, poción de concentración y máxima, ¿no?
A wise decision. Thank you.
Vale. Bueno.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hemos desbloqueado las nuevas pociones. Y ahora supongo que deberíamos ir a Hogwarts. Salas secretas. Cámara de los mapas y sala de los menesteres. Vamos un momento aquí. Lo malo es que tengo ya puesto una, ¿no? Y no puedo tener... Ah, no tengo pociones. Vale, pelaje de hecho. Y la poción máxima sí. Endurus. Pero de esa puede ser que tenga. Y me falta tallo de... Ahí. Vale. Vamos a hacerla. Y se mueve. Vuelve a su sitio. Venga. Nada. Pues nada, vamos a tener que irnos. Vamos a usar el mapa, para transportarnos. Aquí. Si está él en la sala de las artes oscuras, nos teletransportamos hasta allí.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Siguiente misión. Epa.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me. and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Vale.
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this
Ni
place.
siquiera los profesores la conocen.
This way.
Ah, te sigo.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone.
Por supuesto.
But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Vale.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets.
Vale.
I've
Bien.
never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My
Hold on,
thoughts
Emma.
exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic.
Me gusta el
But
fuego.
you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement.
Vale.
The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Ah, explotado.
Stick to the targets, though.
Vale, vamos a meter el conflingo este. Lo cambiamos.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels
Confringo!
far. Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it.
Revelio.
Confringo!
Buah, pero...
Revelio. Accio.
Ah, que no, conflingo.
That's it.
Well done.
Conflingo, tú.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would
Muy
have
bien.
paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Me encantaría.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall
Tengo que robar
earlier?
el libro.
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must
Sí, sí.
promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft.
Exacto.
You can
Un
trust
secreto por
All
otro.
right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain.
Muy bien.
All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
Correcto.
I don't
Sí,
know.
sí.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Vale.
When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Perfecto. Listo. Nos vamos.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Me he tropezado con él.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room.
No.
Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you.
¿De dónde vas?
My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
No me lo ha dicho.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
No sé si he escogido bien la conversación.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
A ver, no. ¡Se han pillado!
Might some kind soul help me?
No, porque esta es la única misión secundaria que he hecho. Se ha rompido.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry.
Vale.
Hoping your time has been
Sí,
more
tengo nuevos
fruitful than
hechizos,
mine.
he encontrado cosas secretas. Vale. Ya hemos acabado de la casa. Vamos a poner... No, Axel lo tengo aquí. Cosa. Sí, y reparo.
Reparo.
Bueno. Lo rompemos y lo reparamos, ¿eh? No pasa nada. Vale, pues ya, ahora que tenemos una nueva misión, vamos a hablar con el profesor Fick. Lo de encantamientos.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Nos han dado. Nos enseñan Wingardium Leviosa, ¿eh? Vamos a acariciar al gato.
And did you go to speak to you? Yes, and to see Serona. Scoundrels! Both of you! I shall remember this next time you ask me about Clabbits.
Abajo.
Monster.
And his
No le he marcado, ¿no? La misión.
with Howard now.
Ah.
Hello there. Perhaps you can help me.
Sí, quizá pueda ayudarte, pero cuando no esté grabando la serie. Ahora estoy muy ocupado pasándome la historia.
I was hoping to see you.
Venga.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away.
Exacto, venga.
Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Tenemos que llevar el libro, ven. Y ahora sí nos hablará.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Allí estaba, en ese cuadro.
This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Ah, mira, ahora viene ahí.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Sure.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands.
Vale, perfecto.
They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Vale.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Con la escoba. Sí, con la escoba.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Vale. Nos vemos allí.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Vale. Vamos en mapa. Si me voy, por ejemplo, y no, puedo teletransportarme seguro. Y pillo la escoba, puedo ir volando hasta allí, ¿no?
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Vale. Os calláis, trompeta. Vale, uso la escoba. No tengo escoba porque no he comprado una escoba. Hay que ir a comprar una escoba y me he gastado toda la pasta en pociones. A ver. No, hay que ir aquí. Vamos a ir a comprar una escoba de la siguiente misión. Una escobita, la que sea, la más barata. Si yo lo que quiero es poder moverme. Es aquí, ¿no?
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Dame un segundo. Señor extravagante, que vamos a cambiar el sombrero. ¿Este sombrero es mejor? Y este se vende, bueno, se vende barato. Pero bueno. F, cambiar a pared. Quiero sombrero. Quiero sombrero. Atuendo. Tiene menos defensa, pero se vende bien carito, así que... Ah, y este no lo hemos... Como no lo hemos investigado, se queda de momento, sí. Vamos a hablar con él.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Vale.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Vale. Ascua fugaz. Escoba de la casa de Hogwarts. Esta, ¿no? La ascua fugaz me gusta más.
That item is of the highest quality.
Esta tiene como... para llevar cosas. Esta es de noche, ¿eh?
That item is of the highest quality.
Yo creo que eso es una... No, me ha gustado esta como de fuego, ¿eh?
You'll be thrilled with that broom.
Ya que estamos,
I promise you.
Voy a venderte esto.
Nice doing business with you.
Y esto. Vende por 200, pero no.
Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom
se puede
you
mejorar
fly.
la escoba.
What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first
Completando
upgrade.
retos puedes mejorar las escobas.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out.
Perfecto.
Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Ahora tenemos escoba.
can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Salgo de Hogsmeade. Vale. Volador. Y 3. Vale. Vale. A 1000 metros, ¿eh? Pero bueno, vamos... Vamos hacia allí y lo dejo. Hace como... una ráfaga de viento que me tira, ¿eh? No me deja subir más. Supongo que es porque está el límite de altura. Me marca la planta. Estoy.
These rocks have seen better. Revelio.
La vez del mundo.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Ah, es porque es una de esto de malvado. Si yo ahora pulso 3. Si pulso la B. Volador. Vale, no, lo vamos a dejar por aquí. Este episodio se queda ya aquí finalizado, porque llevamos ya 30 minutillos. Así que ahora sí, sin más dilación, gracias por ver este vídeo, suscribiros si queréis compartirlo. Nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. Chao.